These are some Dinar Guru updates, starting off with Mountain Goat. Question: why have a new 20,000 dinar note? Why issue it if there is a plan to conduct the project to delete the zeros in the very near future anyhow? Why go through with all the work and expense? So I called the CBI, did my weekly update with my contact. Mountain Goat said, what I was told is the 20,000 dinar note will be used as part of a long-term banking system for international exchanges and payments only, and that when the project to delete the zeros does happen, the note will be voided out and taken out of circulation. Samson article, quote, the new 20,000 dinars category raises controversy and reveals the hidden. Economists say it will increase inflation. Mark Z via PDK, I still think it will get out of the gate this month. Praying that it does. We are getting constant good chatter. Pimpy article, quote, does the issuance of the new category contribute to the increase in inflation? Pimpy says, of course it does. It's not a good thing they want to do this. Print a new 20K note. This doesn't help the Iraqi dinar. Think supply and demand. The more they keep printing of them, the less valuable they are. I don't think they need any more currencies. Deal with what you got. I'm hoping they don't do it. Caparoni says, Guru Nader claims Iraq is going to delete 3 zeros. I've stated numerous times we do not want to see that happen. Deleting the zeros is a neutral event lop. Mark Z via PDK, out of Iraq, articles with Kazemi saying the Central Bank of Iraq reserves rose from $49 billion to $86 billion, and that changing the dollar exchange rate was one of the most successful decisions they took. He says this over and over and over again. Now they have not changed the dollar exchange rate significantly that we can see in markets. So what is he referring to? Well, I believe they have already started moving forward over there. Unfortunately, nothing is in our pockets yet, but I believe they are moving forward. Frank 26, the reforms are marching forward. The political crisis is now being stimulated by the UN. Janine from the UN told Kazemi if he doesn't sit his government, we're going to put them back into Chapter 7. In this case, it will be a catalyst, a stimulus, booster rockets for monetary reform. In my opinion, Kazemi does not want to start all over again. If he enters Chapter 7, that's a lot of steps he'd have to redo again. The people would tear the country apart. He wants peace. He doesn't want war. He wants monetary reform for the citizens. Breitling, question, what is the central bank's position on the government of Iraq? Breitling says they're fine with it. I keep telling people there's no difference between the Sunni and the Shia. They are definitely fighting for control. On how they treat the currency, it's exactly the same, and the evidence of that is the CBI has never changed its policies ever. Mark Z via PDK, al-Maliki has been released on bail and is now on house arrest. I've been trying to confirm this. If it is true, it's absolutely a huge piece of news for us. Maliki has been in our way since the beginning. This would be an enormous move forward for Iraq and possibly for a reevaluation of the dinar. Sampson article, quote, parliamentary investment. Iraq has a financial abundance of more than $86 billion. Quote, Iraq lacks a strong government. If it existed, there would have been a boom in its economy. Expressing that a hope that, quote, a government with full powers will be formed and bring people who are interested in serving the citizen, unquote. Mountain Goat article, quote, the central bank closes the door to change the dollar exchange rate. What about the project to delete the zeros? Another quote, the process of deleting the zeros from the currency needs to legislate a law and requires some modifications, and the atmosphere must be available to accept such modifications, unquote. Mountain Goat says, so does the CBI need Parliament approval? It clearly states in black and white that it does. Mountain Goat says, I know for a fact that before the CBI will conduct the project to delete the zeros someday, it will have to get permission from the ministry, the finance ministry, thus the cabinet, to which writes the legislation and passed it on to Parliament for debate and passing into law. The finance ministry is a ministry as part of the Prime Minister's cabinet, so the Prime Minister in charge will have a big say in it too.